What is happening, great people? It's Zangieff, your Russian mate from Russia, and today I'm making the first testing video using the new equipment that I got because of your support. Right now I'm walking through the Tsaritsyno park, and yes, I'm recording the sound at the same time when I am filming. I do really hope that the sound is quite clear, at least better than the one when I had my iPhone as the main camera. What is great about this one is that actually I can use my iPhone screen as some kind of a controller for the camera, and I can rotate the camera however I want and make it really smooth. Like I can go here or there, and the thing is that the phone itself remains at the same place. So another thing I do really love in this camera is stabilization when you are walking. So I will take a look at this at the montage process, right? But I suppose that you should not much see like the ups and downs when I'm walking, and the horizon level seems to stay at the same place, right? As well, it's quite windy here because it's an open area and there is some wind, but I have some kind of a cover to help me get rid of that wind. That is another thing that I am testing making this video. The thing that I do not much understand right now is how to adjust the colors. For example, here you may see the sky, but it is not that blue as it is in the real life. Yeah, so I suppose it looks like a bit white, I guess, right now because I see what is happening on the screen. The question is so that if I do it like this, yeah, you would see that the sky is blue. However, my face at the same time becomes really dark. That is not some kind of a quality that I would like to have, but anyway, I do hope that at least when I'm talking to the camera like this and your main attention is drawn to myself, yes, not to the background, I do really hope that the whole picture looks great. Let's try to make a quick transition using this lamppost I have on the left. So let's do a quick move like this, and then let's use another post, yeah, this one, so that to some kind of, yeah, I need the light color, light gray, here it is. Like this. Like this. Yeah, so I really have to get used to the place where the camera is right now because I have my iPhone in front of me, and I got used to be looking in the camera of the phone. However, now I have to look to another camera, and yeah, so as a result, that kind of transition that I just made, let's take a look at it. So I suppose that more or less for a novice person that looks alright. As well, another interesting feature is that I have this one camera that can rotate itself. Yes, not only it has a gimbal, but as well it can rotate, and I suppose that the video will not be stopped when I do something like this. Yeah, hi. So that was the move that the camera made itself. So yeah, it's not only about some kind of mechanical gimbal that it has, but as well it has some kind of, I don't know how to say, engine, motor, yeah, some kind of mechanism that can move the camera on its own. What is a big drawback is that because of the camera being quite small, unfortunately it does not have a sufficient battery. Oh, quite an echo here. So the thing is that now I have filmed just several clips. I suppose that the most of them you have just seen, and I already don't have like 30% of battery. So it seems like when using this camera, having an external power bank with yourself is really a must-have. By the way, take a look here. Interesting, right? So let it be some kind of a clickbait. I don't know, because I was thinking about going to this place a bit later and making a video about this. For those who don't know, this is the Catherine the Great Palace in Moscow. And what is interesting is that she has never lived here. Oh, you know, I have not been making these vlogs for quite a while. Yeah, so I do understand now that actually that is not that easy. You need to have some experience to do this, especially if you want to have your audience, yours, attention remain. Because the thing is that I can be talking like this. It wouldn't be that much informative. Maybe you do like to watch my face, yes, and everything that I show, but still I suppose that my speech has to be shorter, yes, and I have to show you more places within one video. By the way, please give your advice in the comment section. Do you think so far there is something to improve? There is a lot to improve, I suppose, but what exactly? Do you like the picture? Do you like the sound? What I don't like is heat. I hope that this one looked really nice. I mean, the video clip that I'm making right now, as I see it on the iPhone screen now, it is really smooth. I hope that it looks the same on the big screen after montage. By the way, if you love having some kind of picnics, there is a very wide green zone right in front of the palace. So not many people are here now because of the COVID, because it is really hot. You may see that there are some people in the trees there. Yeah, so everybody is hiding in the shadow, and that's exactly what I'm looking forward to be doing now as well. Yeah, so once again, this is something that I see right now. So here, yeah, the light seems to be white, and for example, I would like you to see the castle, which is right here, and I see it. It's not just the light. Yeah, the question is, if I press here and go down a bit, yeah, you would see this, but once again, my face is really dark. I don't know, maybe this is the common practice in making photos and videos. Let me adjust the picture to my face. Yeah, but once again, if there is any advice that you can give, if you know how to kind of avoid these things happening, please help me out. So here it is. It is not that small actually as it might seem. So it would take several minutes to walk around this building, which is actually there as well, maybe you see it. And it's not only about this castle. Here in this park there are a lot of other buildings. As well, talking about being creative, I think I really have to understand what kind of techniques there can be while filming. However, of course, it's all about the creativity. I do understand that some people do something like I did right now, just like walking to the camera. However, I don't know, that is something that I came up with right now, and I can, by the way, continue filming myself like this, and yeah. So here we are, half a Moscow away from that place where we were right now. Finally can take off that mask after just 1 hour subway trip, and I'm here about to show you the old part of Moscow. So here we are now at Izmaylovo District, which is well known for, first of all, being a very green district. Secondly, there are a lot of buildings coming from 1950s, or just about that time. You can see the 3-storied buildings like this, and indeed people live here. However, talking about the modern Moscow, yes, this is not something that you would see usually. So there are none of this in my district where I live, for example. I know this district myself very well because I used to live here several years ago. And like, you know, when you're having some experience, when you are living somewhere, I suppose you do not some kind of value it. I don't know how to say it correctly. So the thing is that in the district where I live right now, we don't have that much green. However, here it's just a lot. And you know, I'm missing those days. I would like to I think that I would like to live in a district with a lot of green. However, unfortunately that is not something that you can combine because these trees are here for a lot of years, right? So the place where I live, it was built like on the field. So there are no trees, no ecosystem like it is present here. Yeah, so if you would like to see a really green area of Moscow, please, you are welcome. Izmaylovo District. As far as I remember, after the cars go from here, then there is pedestrian light. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I really haven't been here in years. When there are no cars moving, this district is really, really, really quiet. Everything is so peaceful, especially in summer. Like now when you have that much green surrounding you. I do remember that there is some kind of a public restroom. Yeah, coming from the Soviet places. Would you like to go here? Yeah, so actually this one is for women. The one I need is for men. It is here. Stopping here. So here we are. There's kind of old buildings. Yeah, I guess that these are coming from 1960s, 1950s. And you see how calm it is here. Everything is so quiet and peaceful. Alright, let me go here. That's gonna be funny. So first of all, this is not beer, this is KVASS. This is an non-alcoholic Russian dark bread soda, right? So secondly, let me try to mount the camera here. I can as well adjust it a little bit like this. Yeah, I always forget which camera to look at because I'm always trying to look at the iPhone camera. Yeah, however, here it is, the new camera that I have to get used to. So let's drink some kvass. It is cold, and that is great. If you happen to be in Moscow, in Russia, in summer, when it is hot, the number one thing that you have to do is to get some cold kvass. Wow, there are so many of this. I don't know how you would call it in English, but these whites falling off the trees. By the way, let me do this kind of transition. Always wanted to do it. I had to stop. Nah, I gotta understand how to do it non-stop. Oh, so many pigeons. I thought actually here is a passage, but no. Alright, let's walk here. So I do really hope that you like this video in terms of quality, because I do understand that a lot of things should be cut out of the video. That's exactly what I'm doing when I'm making reaction videos. Yeah, so I'm cutting some things out when there is a silence, when I'm trying to find the best word, right? So now when walking, yeah, as well, I guess there is much time spent on nothing. But anyway, I hope that you do like everything you see, once again, in terms of the picture. Man, what are those? Not many people know that there is some kind of an Izmaylovo park here at Izmaylovo subway station. However, I will not show it to you now because it's quite a big one. There is another great place here in Izmaylovo District, and this is called the Vinogradny Pond. Just take a look at it. Yeah, and some people are swimming, you see? It's hot. Well, it is restricted, but like, you know, you're in Russia. As well, you may see some kind of Izmaylovo Kremlin right there. That is another sightseeing place that I'll probably make a video about. So let's have a short walk here. Now I'll show you some places, because once again, I used to live here. Finally, at least a little bit of shadow, because once again, that is so hot here. Oh no. It seems like back to the sun once again. And guys, for those who love architecture, this place is could be interesting. Yeah, to take a look at those churches. I would not be able now to give you the correct name of those, but once again, yeah, actually this place really reminds me of the Tsaritsyno park we were earlier today at, because there is some water here, there are some old buildings, it's really green, a lot of people. By the way, sound test. I have no idea whether that was now loud or not. Yeah, so once again, I'm really sorry if your ears got hurt right now, but that was a test. If you remember correctly, today we're testing this new equipment. I love this function. Well, I suppose that sometimes I can cut it. Yeah, like you would not see this transition from the camera going from back to the front or from the front to the back. Yeah, but sometimes I suppose it's a really great thing if you're somewhere in the middle of the sentence and you want to show something that is happening in the front of you and you do not want to interrupt your own speech. That's the thing. Those buildings there is the part of the church, and here are some buildings that look kind of abandoned. The big question is, what would we choose? Should we go and take a look at that kind of historical place, or should we take a look at this abandoned garages, or just where should we go? Of course here. I have no idea what these buildings are. I suppose that they were a part of, I don't know, this whole set of buildings present here. Everything has its own story, but I guess if I would like to make a video about this place, I really should read something in advance. Yeah, you see, so this one is made out of wood, and I think it's not some modern building made out of wood, but indeed something that was built a lot of years ago. Everybody is walking on the left and on the right. What am I doing? So, at this point, I guess I would like to finish today's video. It's really hot, and it was really difficult for me to be filming everything today. Not only because I did not have some kind of understanding of what I want to film and how, and especially, yes, I do understand that a lot of many interesting things can be done with this camera, but as well it is so hot. I'm dying. Yeah. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I do really hope that the quality of this video is not that bad. Anyway, if you did notice something, like talking about the frames, talking about the sound, talking about the picture, yes, please help me out with your advice. What can be improved by either filming techniques or montage, or like anything else? It was Zangieff, a very hot Russian made from Russia. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Bye.